Alrighty, yo, yes, of course. You are welcome to the biggest entertainment show on the planet. Of course, I'm your host to the most too much sauce on your screen. I go by the name Ife Oluwa Oshuke. A big shout out to man like DJ Topirano, who's been holding us down on the show for sure. And of course, yes, it is Freestyle Fridays. And yes, you know how we do it on this day. What we do is just have fun, kick back, relax, and just let you enjoy what the week has been about. Of course, on the show, we're going to be bringing you intellectual conversations, narrations, and of course, dissections of the biggest entertainment stories. And of course, you know, I always have a dope queen in the building. Not always a dope queen, but of course, a dope queen is in the building. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
What's been happening to you, man?
Nothing much now. They work, they go now.
They work, they go. You know, define cash. Me, I define cash.
Do you know? Lucky enough, I haven't had calls to go to queue or anything. I don't operate in the economy of this world. Now, what I tell people. But I mean, thank you.
As in, why haven't you?
Because I
want to understand.
I will ask in my house.
I
will just ask around, and if I don't need to go somewhere, I won't bother.
We say
I'm restricting movements. If any payment cannot be done online, I don't do it. Yeah.
You're a very lucky one because, of course, the economy has been, tearing Nigerians down, and everybody has been looking for cash. I've been seeing the long queues. I see long queues for petrol, and then I see long queues for cash as well.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering why that is. So I'm praying, and I'm, talking to the government to please come to our aid. I was listening to the radio this morning, before we get there, and somebody said, don't we think somebody, the CBN, I don't want to call name, the CBN governor should be charged for genocide? And I was like,
because there have been reports that a couple of people have died in the process of,
not being able to get cash.
Money. Do as I do.
And do as I do. Don't follow my steps. You understand? She wasn't even getting it. She was like,
she wasn't getting it at all. At all. It was very adorable, actually.
Yeah, but it was cute. Stuff, I'm making that. And we're wondering what is happening to our men in Nollywood as well, because you don't see them buying houses. Most of them are living in rented apartments and stuff like that. But you see the women come out and
now we gotta show up and show out.
Yeah, but one thing I've always said.
Yeah.
Women have more doors opened up to them.
You think? Okay.
I know.
Okay.
I know. So I would. So personally, this is not a biased statement.
Yeah.
Personally, if I am a CEO, right, and DJ Topirano comes to me to come and ask for the same thing you asked for,
you will give me.
I will not give you. But I will listen to you. Wait.
Wow.
Wait. Now, I did not say. I'm not that biased.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
I will open up my door to you first.
Okay.
Before I open for DJ Topirano. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because you're beautiful. You're a woman. You know what I mean? But DJ Topirano, his face is.
It's strong.
Oh, don't get. DJ Topirano, what's your take? Let's come to DJ Topirano before, we come to you, Edo Queen. What's your take about this entertainment industry and how, they favor women more than they favor men?
Well, it has been shocking me also, because it's more, before one artist will just come from nowhere. She just say she bought a house, bought a car. How come? Who are you? How did you make it? So it's now making other people to be thinking as if you are not even trying at all, you are not doing anything.
Do you think it's our fault? Do you think it's the men, giving more, open doors to
women
than men?
It's men that are doing everything for them now.
No, we can't actually say that. I just think that they have, the doors opened faster. Do you get what I mean?
They are using what they have
to get what they want.
They don't.
Me, I don't.
As you people.
What's your own take?
So let me go back to what Angela Okori said. She was coming from the perspective that it's not easily believable to say you can acquire all these things just from film, right? I mean, she's in the industry, she knows you know what they're earning, right? And then you come into like now say, okay, I want to go into, you know, movies and acting and everything, and then I'm just like there 1 year and then I'm buying a house and car. It's questionable. So it's better for me to say in that perspective or in that position that it's not just movies I'm doing, you know, maybe I have a business as well, right? Or I have, you know, some side gig as well, because when somebody now says, oh, it's just film I'm doing and it's footing all my bills, then there's now the perspective of who is servicing all these your expenses. That there will not be like doubt.
Their motivation is not motivated.
There will not be some doubt in that area.
Well, you know, I've also thought about it that look, there are a lot of hardworking women.
Yeah.
There are women. Okay, so I'm going to use you as an example, right? Now, you graduated with a first class. You were best in your department. You were all of that. If someone like you should become very successful and have all the money in the world, what am I to now question you? To now say, oh, it's a beauty. Oh, she's using what she has to get what she wants, because I know you've worked hard for this. Do you get what I mean? So, you know, I'm gonna use you as the case study here, which is why I said what DJ Toperano said. I don't agree, because I've seen very hardworking women. I've seen women
talking about those that are only they're only acting
doing movies.
They're only doing movies, and they are saying it's the movie that's giving them
people want to
money.
sell a certain brand as well.
But that's true. So I was going to even relate. Say for example, Jenny, right? She came out a lot when she did Blood Sisters. So she might not have spent up to a year in the industry. See, within that period, she has actually gotten a lot of gigs, and because of the way she embodies her characters, the way she presents herself, there could be people who would actually want
endorsements, stuff like that,
to give her deals that would be worth, you know, her
way
value.
more than.
So it is also possible that even within 1 year,
it is the doors.
Even within 1 year, she will build out.
It is the doors that are being opened.
But she puts herself so.
They are using what they have. Some of them are using what they have, and what they have is their brain.
They shall have it.
They shall have it.
Anyways, guys, of course, the phone lines are now open. 0909-848-48 is where you can call us on. And of course, you can request whatever song you want from DJ Toperano today. And DJ Toperano is going to be a major part of this show. In fact, I will be going to him before I come to
this live.
On every topic today, DJ Toperano is definitely going to be involved. And of course, 0909-848-48 is the number. I'll keep repeating that number. 0909-848-48 is the number for you to call in on and join us, request your songs, and even join in on the conversations. But yes, we're going into the business of the day. A Nigerian actor, Chinedu Anichi, who played the role of Ed Vigilante in Linda Ikeji's debut movie Dark October, has asked Nigerians to calm down while reacting to the role he played, stating that it is just a movie and not a reflection of who he is in real life. Taking to his Instagram page to remind people threatening him that he's just an actor who perfected his role, Chinedu said he is open to religious roles if the opportunity presents itself. I'd like to start by saying that, look, Nigerians are very, very dramatic, and they like to even, you know, take sides, and especially when it comes to movies, and then you see this person. Look at how Patience Ozokwo has been
depicted as a wicked mother-in-law. That's just a wicked mother-in-law.
The wicked mother-in-law, that wicked woman and everything. And the first time I met that woman, she was a sweet soul.
You see?
She was so kind to me. She even hugged me. She did not know me, and I was like, oh, Mama, I'm such a big. She said, come myself. And she hugged me, and she was so sweet. Do you understand? So sometimes I feel like movie roles, you know, can actually make people think otherwise about you. But what's your take on this?
I mean, just still in line with what you said, I feel it only shows that the actor, the actress is actually embodying the character very well for you to even feel that do you get? You know, we saw Kuni Remi the other day, right? And that was the exact same thing I told you that I know used to like him. After he did Saru, I don't like, his character. But I'm like, that
Should
actually
we tell them that story? Should we tell them the story?
Maybe we will eventually. Just because of his character in the movie, right? Afterwards, I'm like, I don't like him. But I'm like, that means he actually played his role well. For me to see that, I actually did not
know that side of him.
Do you get? And then we eventually turned out to see that he was a very calm and like very...
All right, so let's tell you guys the story, right? So myself and the other queen were going home the other day, and I saw a very lovely car, and I was like, this car is so fine. And it's not like a car that you see on a daily basis. It's not one of those common cars that you will say, oh, I can check it out. And she just suggested, tell the person to wind down. And me, I'm a very spontaneous person. So what I did was, I actually wound down, and I told the person, please, can I see the interior of your car? Do you understand? Yeah. And the person wound down and moved forward and allowed us to see the interior of his car. This is Saru that I'm talking about. Saru of all people. Now wound down, allowed me see the interior of his car. And then the next thing that happened was, she now said, is that not Kunle Remi? Do you understand? Yeah. And then the next thing we did again was like, he had gone up. I had already said thank you. I've seen what I wanted to see and all of that. She said, "That's not Kunle Remi." And then I went like, find down again. And then this guy came down again and I said, Kunle Remi. And he was like, yeah. And he even spoke to us. Yeah. He even told me, DM me, he's going to come on the show and all of that. Yeah. But if I wanted to hold on to his character as Saru, or we wanted to hold on to that, he wouldn't be a lovable person in our memories. Do you understand? So I like the fact that you actually, I've even forgotten. I've even forgotten that we experienced that on Wednesday, right? That was Wednesday. Alrighty, man. DJ Topirano, what's your take on this one, real quick?
What I have to say is that we Nigerians, we are always quick to judge people. That's just it. We don't think about the other side. Once we just see something like this, we are so quick to judge. Yeah.
Alrighty. All right, we're moving on to the next story, and yes, we're sensing a lot of buzzwords, that's about to unfold with this next story, but regardless, here goes. BB Naija star Kidwaya has claimed that he made Nigeria and its entertainment industry popular and cool due to his participation in the 5th edition of the popular reality television show BB Naija tagged Lockdown. The reality TV star, in a recent interview with Savvy Media, further stated that not only did he make the country more popular, he made his billionaire father Terry Wire more famous. He said, not only have I made my father more famous, but I have made Nigeria more famous. This is the best time to be in the Nigerian entertainment industry, and I'm one of the reasons why it's cool to be us. I know some people will cry about this statement I just made, but are we going to cry?
That's a very bold statement. What did you do for Nigeria?
I don't understand.
What did you have?
Where is he? I don't even know.
I can't relate.
How come?
I cannot relate.
Let's
You can say maybe he made his father more famous. Yes.
Yes.
That's true. But Nigeria's entertainment or Nigeria, how?
So for me, right? For me, I feel like I've met Kidwaya. He's also been on the show before. Yeah. And every time that I see him, right, there's this horror that I get, like, oh, I'm dead. No, I've no disrespect, right? Yeah. And he said we'll cry, but we will cry actually because what you are saying is not true. Do you understand? There are a lot of other people that have put Nigeria on the map. If I want to call people that have put Nigeria on the map, I'll talk about people like Genevieve. I even called Yule Dochi before I called Kidwaya. You know, it's not even on the list.
Like, I feel like he maybe should have explained more what or how he has
done that. Contributed. But I think he did, because he went on to say that he's one of the Nigerians that has been on platforms such as BBC, such as Time.
What did he say? How many people?
That is one of those people. But guess what? And there's another story that we're going to be getting to.
Yeah.
And I realized that the CEO of Def Jam is actually a Nigerian, Tunji Balogun.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I realized that just this morning.
Yeah.
And do you know the amount of artists that are signed
onto
to
that
Def Jam?
label.
So I would say Tunji Balogun has made Nigeria more popular, especially in the entertainment field, compared to a kid. Wait till you don't
And
do.
maybe this is Kidwaya's opportunity to maybe do more. Let's see if he will do more and see if how far he can take Nigeria so that he can justify, because I don't think this statement is justified. So let's see, bros, what can you do to justify this statement?
So do you think some of these things are clout chasing?
Now.
I mean, yeah,
Because he knows we will talk.
it's not.
Yes.
It's not. I don't see
any truth in what they're saying.
It would clamor a lot of reactions. Maybe that's what he's looking for.
I think it's just cloud chasing. Anyways, let's move on to the next story. And singer, Brimo, and ace comedian Basket Mount has berated Peter Okoye of P Square fame for asking their colleague Seun Kuti to remove the Kuti from his name just to, test its relevance. Recall that Seun and Peter had a clash on social media on Wednesday following Seun's comment about Peter Obi. In their spats, Peter argued that Seun is not relevant in the music industry and that to test this, he should remove the Kuti from his name. Peter said in a tweet, Grammy nominee, where still they leave trenches. I sure say, now your papa house, you still they stay. Stop deceiving yourself, bro. Nobody rates you for this country. That's quite disrespectful, in my opinion. I feel like Peter Okoye. So there was this day last week when I was checking for, some of the most expensive houses in Nigeria, because I'm a big dreamer.
I like it.
I'm a big achiever as well. Yeah, think big. So I wanted to see who owns the most expensive house, and I found out that it was Folorunsho Alakija with a house worth $700 million. Are you guys getting that?
Yeah.
$700 million.
Dollars.
It's not naira.
Dollars.
It's not 700 million naira. And it's in the heart of Lagos.
Yeah.
It's in Ikoyi. So Peter and Paul's houses came up there. Do you understand? So I felt like when I saw the story, I feel like there are a lot of things, when they talk about house, bringing his house, saying it's still this thing, papa house.
Yeah.
I feel like it's all those ratings that are making you misbehave. And I feel like, why should I take out my father's name? Because you feel nobody rates you. I rate Seun Kuti. I love Seun Kuti the same way I love Peter and Paul.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah. I definitely feel like this argument has been prolonged more than it should go on, right? Because initially it all came from the fact that
political issues.
Seun Kuti said this, and then Paul responded, and then there was back and forth, and then other people started getting involved. I'm like, y'all shouldn't. I was speaking, before we came on air, like, you don't have to force your opinions on anybody, right? You can have your opinion and I can have mine, and that's fine. The important thing is just be mature about it. That's really just it. And especially when you are people in a place of influence, right? And in a place of influence, people are looking at you, people are watching you, and you don't know, but your actions and things you say would actually influence other people's decisions as well. So just be mature about it, and it's not, y'all should just hug it out.
I'm telling you,
they should just hug it out.
Let's talk about the political issues and influence they've had on the entertainment industry and how people are going against each other. What's your take?
It's not making sense at all, because Seun Kuti, sometimes it do make sense, but people misquote him. So yes, but they don't, and it's because we don't want to listen to the truth. That's just it.
Yes, and he says it as it is, actually. And then the thing about musicians with all their influence, imposing their political views on people is actually wrong. Allow me to be capable to vote for my own candidate. Allow me to be capable to have my own train of thought about who I think should be Nigeria's next president or Lagos' next governor. Don't impose it on people. It's not by force.
Don't force it on my head.
Now you're talking about house, you're talking about family name. Is it
and
our fault that you don't have...
They're putting other things that shouldn't even be in the conversation. Oh, you don't have a name for yourself. Oh, this, you don't have this, you don't have this, you've not won this. You know?
Let's bring it into David's perspective as well. David O. Everybody's attributes his success to the fact that his dad is also a billionaire.
Yeah.
Now, if you watch David closely, he's working hard.
Yeah.
He's worked for everything he has.
Yeah.
Now, maybe his work was made easier because there was finances, you know, available at his disposal, right? But it didn't change the fact that Anyways, guys, let's go on a quick music break. And of course, DJ Topirano is about to take us away. Let's go.